Hi friends, it's Amy from the Wood County District Public Library Children's Place. Since it's April, almost May, and the ground is starting to thaw and the earth is warming up and the sun is out a little more and a little stronger, I thought it was the perfect time for us to talk about plants and seeds. Seeds are really just a baby plant in a hard protective coating, and plants make seeds so that we have more plants. Well, why do we want plants? Well, we eat plants. For one thing, right? We eat plants and animals eat plants. And we even eat seeds sometimes. You can roast pumpkin seeds after Halloween and nibble on those. There are seeds like poppy seeds that are on rolls or in cake. And sunflower seeds. I eat these all the time. These are great, but they also grow sunflowers. Plants create habitats for animals, places for them to live and shelter and be protected and camouflaged. Plants also clean the air and the soil and the water. They're wonderful for the environment, very important. And plants also are pretty nice to look at. Seeds are very, very interesting. They come in many different sizes and shapes and colors. Some seeds are very, very tiny, like these poppy seeds. I can pinch just a few and you can see how teeny tiny they are. But that's probably 15 seeds. Some seeds are bigger, like our sunflower seeds or some squash seeds. Even peas inside the pod, those are seeds. We eat them fresh. These are dried for us to plant to grow new pea pod plants. But we eat peas and those are seeds as well, same as corn. Now, a seed we don't eat, but that is very large, are avocados. Avocado seeds are pretty big. When they're this big, they're called a pit, and there's important stuff inside there. Now, their size also helps them to decide how long it takes for them to germinate or for sprouts to come out the top or roots out the bottom. That varies a lot from seed to seed. Some take just a few days, like beans, or some squash or zucchini seeds. Those sprout very quickly. But an avocado takes quite a while, several weeks, and it has to be really warm and wet. So they sprout at very different times. And then another really interesting thing about seeds is how they're spread. So seeds could be spread in nature without human help by animals and by the weather, or environmental features like rivers and streams. Some seeds float down a river to another area. Some seeds are carried by the wind, like dandelions. When you make a wish on that white puff, those are dandelion seeds. Or this is a cattail. Inside the cattail, in the ditch on a tall stem, is this fluff, and those are really just cattail seeds. So they decide to pop open, or an animal maybe pecks it open a little bit, and the seeds pop out and they fly away on the wind. Some seeds are carried by animals. A squirrel might be burying a seed or a nut, which is a seed also, and they might not remember where they're all buried over the winter. So if they didn't get eaten, they might start to grow into a tree, these seeds that were buried by animals. Sometimes, again, they're just dropped, and sometimes they're left on the ground through the animal's poo. So if the animal ate a fruit or vegetable that had seeds in it, well, the seeds pass all the way through the animal's body and everybody poops. So wherever the animal has gone to potty, the seeds that are in there might start to grow in that dirt if they're undisturbed and they get all the other stuff they need, the water and sun. Another way animals carry seeds, which is interesting, are by making themselves into hitchhikers. The seeds do. So they might have little hairs or spikes on them, and then they stick to things like animals' fur or my husband's sock. I even washed this sock, and this seed has so many little hairs and spiky things on it, spines on it, that it's stuck to his sock. But when I go home and I take this off to rinse it out again, I'm going to toss this probably in my yard, and there's seeds in there. Maybe something will grow. So sometimes seeds are stuck to things, and that's how they travel from one place to another when they fall off or get picked off. So seeds are very interesting, I think, and you can plant some seeds or just investigate seeds, maybe things you eat. You could look at the seeds in them and notice their sizes. You could plant them. Seeds in foods that we get from the store probably won't grow more food. They might grow a plant, but they probably won't grow more food because we do a lot of things to the food we eat that affects the seeds, so they don't really work that way anymore. But it's still fun to grow new plants. You can also buy seeds, or you can stop by the Children's Place this week and get a Take It Make It kit. And then we'll give you some seeds to plant yourself. You'll get a cardboard egg carton and a little bit of dirt and a packet of seeds. And since this egg carton is cardboard, it's biodegradable, which means it will fall apart out in nature. And so you'll put the dirt into the cups from the egg carton, put your seeds in there and water it. Keep it nice and warm and damp, not too wet, just a little bit wet. And when your seeds start to sprout, then you can put it in the window so it gets some sun, because the leaves use the sun to make food to make the plant grow stronger and bigger. And then you'll have some pretty flowers to plant outside or in a pot inside your house, wherever you want and are able to plant. We'd love to see you in the library. We have lots of great books about seeds and plants. Lots of great ideas for planting seeds and plants, like a terrarium, which is when you plant seeds or plants into a clear dish, like maybe an empty fish bowl, and the plants just grow in there and it's fun to look at and watch. This book is about how you can plant seeds or plants into a shoe. Pretty much any container that has enough room for your plant and will let extra water come out away from your plant's roots will work. It's pretty amazing. So we'd love to see you at the library. Definitely come in and get a Take It Make It kit this week and investigate your world and come talk to us about it. Thanks everybody. Bye.